Hello, everyone, and welcome to Atomy Eddie, where we explain to you everything there is to know about Atomy and more. Now, if you're a beginner or you want to know about Atomy, you're wondering how do you make money in Atomy and how much money you can make. So I'm here with you to bring you the ultimate compensation plan that will explain to you everything you need to know. So let's get right into it. So let's first talk about the company itself. Atomy is a global business that has launched in over 27 different regions. Okay, so it means that over 50 countries can access Atomy's products and can do business with Atomy as well. Right now, the newest countries that's opened is Switzerland and Iceland. Now, can you imagine a company that launched in 2009 already available in over 50 countries? Now, with that in mind, Atomy has grown to over 16 million members worldwide who are loving and using Atomy. Okay, so let's have a look at the company revenue. If you have a look at the company revenue, Atomy started in Korea in 2009, but every single year you can see the revenue has been going up. Even during COVID from 2020, the revenue has still kept going up, and we hit 1.5 billion pounds or $2 billion in sales in 2022. Wow, amazing. So why do people love Atomy so much? Let's have a look. Now, this is our brand up here, Atomy. Okay, Atomy doesn't make their own products. We actually have about 500 to 600 products, but most of their products are made by this manufacturer called Coma, Coma B&H, also known as Coma Beauty and Health. Now, you may also have never heard of Coma as well, but you would have heard of the companies that Coma have worked with. And I'm going to show you these brands and you pause the video and you count how many brands you know. So these are the brands that Coma has worked with. We've got companies like Estee Lauder, Lancome, SK2, Chanel, Nu Skin. When you look at these brands, we understand the products that you get from these companies are very high quality. But with quality comes very high price. So Atomy is made in the same manufacturer, so the quality is guaranteed, but our prices are much, much lower. But how can we make that happen? Let's have a look. So let me give you an example here. Let's say I go to a luxury brand, let's say Lancome, okay, and I buy a bottle of serum which will cost me £300. Now, why is it £300 and where do they spend your money? Let's have a look. When you spend the money, only 5 to 10% goes into the actual product. So from £300, maybe around £15 goes into the product making. And the company will spend 25% into advertising. This includes celebrity endorsements, fashion shows, samples, expensive luxury shops, and so on. Okay? And where does the rest of your money go to? 60 to 70% of your money that you paid goes into the company profits, making the CEOs rich. Now, what about Atomy? Atomy is manufactured in the same company, so we have the quality, okay? But how can we get the prices down to £38? Let me show you. Because when you spend money in Atomy, 50% of what you pay for goes into the product. So let's say it's around £40, £20 goes into the making of the product. So here in the luxury brand, you pay £300 and you get £15 product. In Atomy, you pay £40 and you get £20 product. So already, even the price is lower, the quality is higher. In Atomy, we call this absolute quality, absolute price. Simply, at this price range, you cannot find this quality. And at this quality range, you cannot find this price. So let's have a look. Where does the rest of your money go to? 15% is taken by Atomy to run the business. Only 15%. And 35% is given back to distributors who are deciding to do business with Atomy. So we understand that in 2022, Atomy made £1.5 billion in sales, which means 35%, that is £535 million, were given back to the distributors who are doing business with Atomy all across the world. Okay, so Many people choose Atomy because number one, quality. Number two, for that quality, we get the best price. And number three, you have the ability to make money with Atomy as well. And that money can become very big. Now, I mentioned that in Atomy, we have over 500 to 600 products, but I'm going to talk about this amazing product here called Hemohim. Now, this product was made by the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institution, not by Atomy, okay, by a government project. The researchers at Kerry picked the brightest and the cleverest people of the country. But when they were turning 40 to 50, because they were exposed to so much radiation, they could no longer work and they were also affected with cancer. So the government and this Kerry said we need to find a way to help these people, and they researched and developed Hemohim. What kind of treatment do you go through? You go through chemotherapy. And when you go through chemo, what happens to your immune system? Does it go up or does it go down? It goes down. So Kerry said, we need to make a product that can increase everyone's immune system. And it's been so effective with the side effects of chemo that they said this product should not be just kept for few people, but it should be given to everyone. So they started working together with Atomy, and it was manufactured to be distributed all around Korea. Right now, every hour we sell 400 boxes. It's been ranked number one best-selling supplement in the industry for 8 years running. It's ranked number one exported Korean health functional food, and cumulative sales hit 1.2 billion pounds. Now, this isn't just a random product. It actually has 22 patents around the world. It has been proven to increase immune system and to increase energy as well. So this is the ultimate product. So let's talk about Hemohim's history. When Hemohim was first developed, Atomy did not have the license to distribute Hemohim. The license was with another company and they were selling it for around 700,000 won. That's a lot of money for someone to be spending every month for a supplement. So our chairman said this product should be available for everyone. Okay, remember, we want to give luxury products accessible to everyone. So he got it down to around 88,000 Korean won, nearly 10 times cheaper. Over 10 years, let's see what happened to the price. The price remained the same. Let's have a look at most companies. Most companies, if a product is popular, what do they do to the price? They will increase the price or they will reduce the amount you get inside. So if you have a look at McDonald's, their burgers are getting smaller and smaller every year. So every company is doing everything to make as much profit as they can. But with Atomy, over 10 years, price has been kept low. But if you look at the volume, it started with 30 in a box to 48 to 54, now to 60 packets in a box. So the volume has doubled. So most companies will increase the price and reduce the volume. So I asked the chairman, why are you not going the same way as other companies? And he said, if we benefit the consumers first, profits will follow later. And that's what Atomy is. Atomy is a very consumer-centered management, giving back to consumers as much as possible. And let's have a look at another product called the Absolute Selective Skincare. This is a skincare that is sold worldwide, and it's one of the best-selling skincares in Korea right now. Now, I have one of my members here, Grace, Diamond Master. She's been using Absolute and the Evening Care set on the daily for about 1 year. So you can see in the before picture, she was suffering from pigmentation. In the after picture, you can see her pigmentations are faded. Her skin is brighter and much tighter. So she looks actually younger in the after picture. So this is the type of technology that we have in Atomy, and we call this the de-aging technology. We are reversing the signs of aging. So every single product you will see in Atomy has made with care and technology to give you the best product you can ever find at this price range. Now, let's have a look. So we all shop at supermarkets. Let's say, for example, we have Tesco's here. Now, when we shop at supermarkets, they give you cashback through cashback points. So let's have a look at how much cashback we can make. If I go to Tesco's today and spend £100, The maximum most supermarkets will give you back is 1%. 1% of £100 is £1. But do they give you £1 in real cash? No, they give you that £1 in vouchers or coupons that you have to spend back at Tesco's or your supermarket. But when you're spending that £1 coupon, you end up buying this and this and this, and you end up spending more money. So this is a marketing tactic from supermarkets for you to spend more money. Now, what about Atomy? Because we also can get cashback with Atomy. Now, in Atomy, we don't get 1%, we get 5 to 8%, and we don't get coupons, we get real cash into your bank account every single week. So this is good enough reason for so many clients and customers to choose Atomy. Number one, you get price. Number two, you get the quality. And number three, you get more cash back in real cash than any other supermarkets or brands out there. Okay, so let's have a look how it works. So everything in Atomy is done online. So this is the Atomy UK website. And let's have a look at this example of toothbrush. 8 for £8. Very good value. Even if you go to the supermarkets, you will not find toothbrush at this price. But in Atomy, we have the best toothbrush. And the reason why it's yellow is because we have actually 24K gold ions in the bristles. But if you have a look under the price, we have something called PV. Okay, we call that point value. Every product comes with points, and the more points you get, the more cash back you make. Okay, so it's very simple. But some people are thinking, okay, how can I make real income with Atomy? Because it means that I have to buy a lot of products, right? But here is one thing that Atomy provides that no one else provides is not only do you get your own cashback, but you get everyone's cashback who is connected with you, not just in UK, not just in Europe, but around the world in those 50 plus countries. Because Atomy is also a business model. And what kind of business model is it? It's called network marketing. So a lot of you either have bad ideas about network or you tell me that you've never done network before. So let me explain to you in the simplest way what network marketing is. Let's say I go to a nice restaurant and I love the food. I will take my friends and family next time, right? Of course you will. If you watch a good movie, you're going to let your friends and family know about the movie, right? So that is already network marketing. You're doing it already. In Atomy, all you're doing is introducing products that you like to your network, your friends and family. But not only do they get to enjoy it, this time you are also paid compensation. Okay, so it's very, very simple. Now, I'm going to explain to you why Atomy is the best network marketing company. So this is the Atomy model. We call it a binary system. We don't need to do 3 legs, 4 legs, 5 legs like other network. We only need 2 markets. What does that mean? Okay, so we have 2 sides called the left side and your right side. When you introduce or share to people, you will register them on your left or on your right like this. And when they buy products, they will get some points like this. So what happens is that the company will add up all of the points that people on your left have spent and all of the points people on your right have spent. And if you hit a target set by the company, each on your left and right, you start to make commission. Okay, this is called a binary system. Now, as I said, the benefit is that we have a global server. It's all connected around the world like so. I'm in the UK, maybe I have my sister in the USA, maybe she has a friend in China who knows someone in Japan, who also has an auntie in Mexico. It doesn't matter where they are from, as long as Atomy is available in their country. When they buy, the commissions will come to me, okay? And for how long? For unlimited levels, which means that you can have unlimited amount of people on your left and unlimited amount of people on your right. So if people on your left and right are doing business and they bring more people, you can take all of that points and turn it into commission, and that is unlimited accumulation. Now, the best thing about Atomy, unlike any other businesses, there is no investment, no monthly subscription, no joining fee, no starter pack. There is simply nothing you have to pay to join as a distributor. How amazing is that? Right now, if you want to open a cafe, you're going to have to spend over £50,000 to open the business and to get it running, and you're not even guaranteed to make profits. But in Atomy, there is nothing to lose because there is simply no investment. Now for the important part. There are 4 ways to make commission with Atomy, and I'm going to show you that now. So the first one is called general commission, where the company will check your left and right points, and if you hit the target, you make commission. So for example, you've added a lot of friends to your left and you added a lot of family to your right, okay? And they have been using Atomy over some weeks, and you've also been using Atomy. So let's say you bought a toothbrush and toothpaste and you have around 10,000 points. Now, when your left side reaches over 300,000 points and your right side reach over 300,000 points, it doesn't matter how long it takes you reach there. When you reach there, you will make £14 into your bank account, and tomorrow your left and right will start back from 0. And once it fills up back to 300,000 each side, you will make another £14. Amazing. Simple, right? Now, here is the thing. I love Atomy and I try a couple more products and my ID becomes 300,000. And again, one day my left and right hits 300,000 points because everyone's using Atomy. So when that happens, instead of £14, I will make around £40. So what would you rather make? £14 or £40? The products we sell in Atomy are daily essential products. You brush your teeth, you wash your face, you wash your hair anyway. But by switching to Atomy, your consumption becomes income. Let's have a look at an example for you. One day I check my ID, I have 300,000 points, and my left side has 290,000 points, and my right side 350,000 points. Do I make commission? No, we do not make commission yet because we do not have 300,000 points in our left side yet. But Atomy will wait for you. Whether it takes 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, Atomy will wait until you hit 300,000. So another few days later, you check and your sister in the Philippines have bought, and now you have over 300,000 on your left and over 300,000 on your right. When this happens, you will receive that around £40 commission, and tomorrow your left and right will reset back to 0, where if you hit the commissions again, another commission of £40 is given to you. Now, if you look at your ID, the points are still there. So in Atomy, whenever you buy something in your ID, the points will remain there forever, which means that you don't need to keep buying and buying because the points will be acknowledged in your ID. Now, all we have to do in Atomy is to buy 1 product a year to keep your membership alive, to have the license to keep making money with Atomy. How amazing is that? So let's say you are hitting 300 and 300 every few weeks. Then as your business grows and more people are using and joining, you will hit commission maybe every week, maybe every 3 days, every 2 days, until you're hitting 300,000 points every single day and you're making around £40 in commissions every single day. Okay, so let's say you are making £40 every single day and your business will continue to grow, right? Because people are loving Atomy and they are sharing more. So one day, when it reaches over 700,000 each side, you will receive £80. And when your left and right reaches over 1.5 million each side on that day, you will receive £160. If your left and right reaches over 2.4 million points in one day, you will receive £240. If your business grows and you hit 6 million points each side, you will receive £400 or around about that. If you hit 20 million PV each side, you will hit around £650. And finally, if you hit 50 million points and PV left and right in one day, you will receive £800 in a single day. So if you calculate that in a month, that's around £20,000 in a month. That's amazing, right? Now, if you see here, Atomy, okay, let me show you. Atomy has a maximum. Why does Atomy have a maximum? Because other companies, there is no maximum commission you can make, but this is a good thing, and I'm going to show you why. Now, what is this shape here on the left? We call this a pyramid. Traditional MLM companies get this reputation of pyramid. Why? Because there's no maximum commission you can make. Meaning the person at the top, the person who started first, they will get all billions of points. And all those billions of points will convert into cash. So they will take home 99% of the company profits because everything gets converted into cash, right? And everyone else, we share 1%. That's why you don't see many people making money in other networks. But in Atomy, our chairman said that is not fair. So we give you a maximum commission around £800, meaning even if you have billions of points, it won't convert into cash and you cannot touch more commission. So money up there that could be converted comes down and it gets shared between all members who are working hard, and we all have the opportunity to make money in Atomy. In Atomy, we have the same starting line and the same finishing line. That's why we say, see you at the top. Our chairman said, we're not here to make one billionaire, we're here to make many millionaires. This is why Atomy is the best, because we have the fair ceiling cap system. How amazing. Now let's have a look at the second commission called the Mastership Commission. What is this? So you're making commissions on a regular basis and you tell me, Eddie, I want to make more money. And the company will say, if you do well, we'll give you a bonus. But in Atomy, we don't get the chance to make bonus every year. We get the chance to make bonus every 2 weeks. And depending on what targets you reach, you will also get a title, and we call this title Masterships. So let's have a look at the Masterships and what kind of bonus that we can get. So in Atomy, to receive the bonus, you have to do it within a time frame. And this time frame, we get 2 chances a month, every 2 weeks. That is from the 1st till the 15th, or from the 16th till the end of the month. So we call this a cycle. So we have 2 cycles a month, 24 cycles a year. So if you hit a target set by the company in one cycle, on your left and on your right, you will make extra bonus. So let's have a look at this bonus. During the 2 weeks, if you hit a total of 1.5 million points and over on your left and the same on your right, you become something called semi-sales master and you will receive the semi-sales bonus. Okay, so you're wondering, 1.5 million points. How do I reach that in 2 weeks? So I'm going to show you and explain to you in an easy way. So remember, one commission of £40 is 300,000 each side. So let's say you receive one commission. Now let's say you receive another commission, and the total points you did now in this cycle is 600,000 points each side, giving you £80. You make another commission, 900,000 points total, £120. 1.2 million points in total and £160. And finally, if you hit 5 commission, you hit 1.5 million points each side and you get £200 in commission. So simply, if you hit 5 commissions in 2 weeks, in one cycle, you hit the 1.5 million points, you'll be known as a semi-sales master and you will get a bonus. Let's have a look at how much bonus you can get. So 5 commissions, that's £200. And you get the bonus of around £130. So commission plus bonus is £330. And if you hit that target twice in 1 month, your monthly income becomes around minimum £660. So that's semi-sales bonus. That's the first level. But let's have a look at the next level, which is called Sales Master. You're telling me, Eddie, I want to make more money. Okay, so let's work a little bit harder and we do a 1 million points extra on your left and right. So we need to hit 2.5 million PV in one cycle in 2 weeks. And when this happens, that's about 8 commissions, so £320 plus the bonus of £300. When you were semi-sales master, you were doing 1.5 million points and you get £130. But just by doing 1 million points extra, you get more than double the bonus and you get the title of sales master. So that's around £620. But if you calculate in a month, that's around a minimum of £1,240 as long as you're hitting the targets. Okay, so that's sales master for you. Now, that's not it. We have more levels to go. The next one is Diamond Master. And this is why I love Atomy. In society, we are competing with people. We are stepping on each other to get a promotion. But in Atomy, to get promoted, you have to help people. What do I mean by that? If you help your friends and family on your left and right to reach Sales Master, okay? So in 2 weeks, they reach Sales Master. They will receive that £300 bonus. And because you've created more sales as a team, you will become a Diamond Master and receive £500 bonus. Amazing. Next one is Sharon Rose Master. And to become a Sharon Rose Master, you simply need 2 of the previous mastership on both legs. So 2 Diamond Masters each side like this here. And they will receive £500 bonus, but you will receive £1,300 bonus. Next is Star Master. What do you think we need? We need simply 2 Sharon Rose Masters each side. They will make £1,300 bonus each, and you will make £3,500 bonus as a reward. And as long as you hit the targets, you can make that bonus every 2 weeks on top of the commissions. Next, we have Royal Master, 2 Star Masters each side, and we have Crown, and finally Imperial Masters, who will make around £60,000 in bonus every 2 weeks as long as they hit the target. You are guessing commission plus the bonus. What is an average monthly income of all of these different masterships? So here is the chart. From semi-sales master, as long as you hit the target every 2 weeks, 600 plus. Sales masters, 1,000 plus. Diamond masters, 2,000 plus. Sharon Rose Masters, 5,000 plus. Star Masters, it can make up to 12,000 plus. Royal Masters, 30,000. Crown, 50. And Imperial, £90,000 every single month as long as you hit the target. Can you imagine receiving that kind of money? Now, I joined this business 3 years ago because I met a Royal Master who showed me her bank account. She said she's done business for 8 years, but she was making around £3,000 every 3 to 4 days. So I said, wow, if she can do this business, I can do this business. Okay. So we've talked about the bonus. Now, that's not everything. We have also another commission. When you reach these masterships for the first time, the company will congratulate you and give you a one-time promotional gift. And we call this mastership promotion. Okay, so when you reach the mastership for the first time, you will be put on stage like this Imperial Master here, and you will be celebrated. You'll be given flowers and your reward. So let's have a look at the reward. When you reach Sales Master for the first time, you will receive in the UK an absolute skincare set and an evening care set for free. When you become a Diamond Master, you will get the sets again plus £600 cash, and you can spend this to buy a laptop or tablet or whatever you like. When you reach Sharon Rose Master, as a reward, you get £1,500 in cash. And you get 2 travel vouchers worth £600 each to go traveling somewhere with an immediate family. Next, Star Master will get £7,000 in cash as a reward, and you get 4 travel tickets worth £600 for you and your immediate family. Wow. Royal Masters will get £33,000 in cash. Now you get 4 travel tickets worth over £3,000 each. That's about 10 nights and 11-day trip. And you get to spend £2,000 monthly for sponsorship activities and for car rental, as long as you are hitting Royal Master on a regular basis. Crown Masters will get a car incentive and a £250,000 cash. You get 4 travel vouchers again worth £3,000, and every month you get £3,500 in sponsorship activities as long as you're hitting Crown Masters regularly. And Imperial Masters will get £720,000 in cash. You get a luxury car, 4 travel vouchers again worth £3,000 each, and this time you get £10,000 cash per month for sponsorship activities that you can spend on office rental, personal assistance, or driver hire as well. How amazing is that? Now, when I first saw the business, I said, this must be a scam. How can a company give you so much money? But understand that not every single person will reach Imperial Master, and Atomy made $2 billion last year. So they are able to give us this much money and still have money left over to put it back into the product to make the quality even higher. So let me give you some examples of some success stories. We have this lady here, Imperial Master Park Jung-soo, the first ever Imperial Master, who actually had a restaurant that failed. And she started Atomy with zero investment. Now she makes a monthly income of £90,000. Here we have an 81-year-old Crown Master doing an online business. So if you're saying you're 60 and you tell me, Eddie, I can't do this business because this is an online business, you simply don't want to make an effort, because if an 81-year-old can do it, you can do it. Now she makes £50,000 monthly. We have a Crown Master here from Malaysia who used to be an Uber driver. Now he makes over £50,000 a month. And here we have Royal Master Florence Lindo from the USA, who was previously a nurse, and her husband recovered with hemohim, so she started this business, and now she makes over £30,000 every single month. If you have a look at all of the cash incentive from the promotion, it is around £1 million. Let's say it takes you 10 years to reach Imperial Master. Now, do you know any company that you have worked for that will give you £1 million in just the bonus? Okay, if you do know, let me know, because I will come and join you. Now, the fourth commission is called the Center Commission, where if you open a education center, 6% of the PV sales will be paid out to the center leaders to help with the running costs of the centers. Now, most of you have children. You worry about your children's future. And what happens if I pass away? What can I leave behind? Now, Atomy is a company that you can leave behind to your children because we provide something called 3-generation code. Let's say I build my business up and I make 5, 10, 20,000. If I pass away, I can give my ID, my code, to my son, who will also receive that income every single month until he passes away, and to his son as well for 3 generations long. So this is a business that provides you so much benefit, but what is there to lose? Right now, current UK members are around 14,000. The total population of UK is 68 million people, which means that 99.98% of people do not even know Atomy yet. How many people around your neighborhood know Atomy? If you go to Korea and you ask anyone Korean, do you know Atomy? They will say, I'm using it, or I've heard of it. So it's very, very popular and famous in Asia, but in Europe and UK, no one knows about it yet. You are still a pioneer member. And if you build this business with focus, you can receive high income with Atomy. Warren Buffett, a famous investor, said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Now, I don't know about you, but I do not want to work until I die. What he is saying is that right now we are spending our energy and our time for money. We work for money. But we need money to work for us. How do we do that? Well, you could buy a house and you could rent it out. Or you could buy cryptocurrency or some stock, and if it goes up, you make money. But these things comes with two things. Number one, you need a lot of capital. Money makes money in this world. And number two, it comes with a lot of risk. Now, someone like myself, who did not have a lot of capital to begin with, and who does not like risk-taking, Atomy was the perfect choice to be able to make generational wealth without investment. So here I am, loving and enjoying Atomy every single day and growing the business globally. And I hope that you can do the same. Now, before I finish, I'm going to tell you why Atomy cannot fail. Since birth until death, what do? We brush our teeth, we wash our hair, and we wash our face. And what does Atomy sell? We sell daily essential products. Currently, there's only 16 million members. But what is the population in the world? It has reached over 8 billion people. meaning Atomy hasn't even started yet. There is no reason Atomy can fail when they're providing this much quality at this price and giving back the money to the consumers. We established that Atomy has hit $2 billion in sales and 16 million members. But here is the thing. Atomy's target is not $2 billion, it's actually $100 billion. So we understand Atomy gives 35% of the sales revenue. So if you reach $100 billion in 1 year, they will give out $35 billion in 1 year. Now, are you going to watch on the side and later say, oh, I've heard of Atomy before 10 years ago. I wish I could have joined. Or would you like to join now for free and work on your future, work on your passive income, work on your dream and be a part of that $35 billion? A lot of people tell me, Eddie, I don't have the time to do this business. I'm so busy with my life, I just don't have time. But let me tell you, this is the reason why you have to do Atomy, because Atomy is the only company that will give you not just financial freedom, but time freedom. Once you build it up, you will get all the time in the world to spend with your families. Let me ask you a question. If it's not now, when? If it's not this, what? You have an opportunity in front of you. It's up to you to take it. So this was the ultimate Atomy compensation plan that explains everything you need to know as a beginner on how to make the money and how much money you can make. If you want more top tier information like this on how to build your business effectively and have more income quicker, press subscribe, like, and share this to your friends. This was Atomy Eddie, and thank you for listening.